Alright, starting off here with a 1969 $5 bill. Now we're going to look at more modern $1 bills throughout this video as well, so it's not just going to be all older dollar bills. This is a $5 Federal Reserve note, and you can see there on the front of the bill that ink smear going through the center, going through Lincoln's face. So that is actually an error. So this $5 bill, graded by PCGS, sold for a little over $130. Moving right along to a 1974 $1 Federal Reserve notes. Now this dollar bill here has an insufficient inking error. So we can see that there, not only on the serial numbers, the green serial numbers, but as well as the green seal. So you can see that green seal is supposed to be on the right side of the bill over the word 1. So this bill, graded at a pretty good grade, it's in very good condition, sold for over $215. Keep that in mind. You know, the worse the condition, you know, typically the less it's going to sell for. Better the condition, sometimes it sells for a lot more, right? So all depends on the bill, the error, and things like that. So here's a 1974 $1 bill where the overprint, where you see the seals and the serial numbers, are on opposite sides of the bill because they are inverted. So it's an inverted overprint, and it is upside down as a result of that error. So this $1 bill ended up selling for $660. So make sure you check all of your dollar bills in your wallet and your purse. And also you can go to the bank, ask for, you know, $101 bills, search for them, search the serial numbers for rare numbers, and look for different types of errors like this, 660 bucks. Here's another 1974 Federal Reserve note. This dollar bill has an offset printing error. Of course, we see the back design of the bill coming through here on the front. So that is a very nice error there. Very good condition as well. This bill sold for over $140. Now here is a 1977 $1 bill that has an insufficient inking error, kind of opposite of the other bill that we looked at earlier. This has the green seal and serial numbers, however it's missing that black seal and numbers. So insufficient inking error there. This bill sold for over $135. Now here is a 1977 Federal Reserve note that has a misalignment error. Here on the front of the bill, it looks very normal like any ordinary dollar bill, but here on the reverse is where we see that misalignment. You can see another bill printed there on the left side, right? So this bill ended up selling for over $225. Now here's another awesome offset printing error, man. That is just great. You get to see the front and the back design there on one side of the bill. Man, that's incredible. 1981 Federal Reserve notes. This bill ended up selling for over $140. Now here's a 1985 $1 bill that has a misalignment error as well. So very obvious. You don't need, you know, to inspect anything very closely on this bill. You know, you can see it there just by going through, sorting through bills really quick. You can, you know, this is going to stand out, right? It's misaligned. So this bill ended up selling for over $100. Now this next bill here is very valuable. The bill sold actually for $720 because it has an inverted overprint. So again, we see the seals and the serial numbers are upside down on opposite sides. And we also are seeing the top of another bill there adjacent to the bill printed. So over $700 for a $1 bill. Can't beat that. I'll take 700 bucks for any of the dollars I got in my wallet. Now here is a 1993 $1 bill that has a fold over error. So a printed fold over, so you can see that when this bill was being produced, you know, the left side of the bill was folded, and then the seal and the serial number was printed on top of that fold. So this bill ended up selling for over $430. Here is a 1995 $1 bill that has a cutting error. So you can see that it wasn't cut in the right position. And also is a star note, which is pretty cool. So you can see that star there at the end of the serial number. Now there's a lot of star notes out there that are very common, that are only worth face value or a couple dollars. This having the cutting error is really what gives it, you know, a little bit of value. Unfortunately, here on the back of the bill, they did write an ink pen, so that will definitely devalue the bill. But the bill only sold for around $60. You know, it could have sold more had someone not written on it with a pen and had it been in a little bit better condition. Here is a bill from 1995. This Federal Reserve note has a couple different things going on here. So it is a printed fold over error as well. So this one is actually not folded in the PCGS holder as the other bill was, but you can see right there that line, that crease here on the back of the bill where that black seal is printed along with the serial number, where that fold over was taking place. So that part of the bill was folded over to the front when the seals and serial numbers were printed for so this bill ended up selling for $240. Now here is a 1995 Federal Reserve note. Again, another fold over error. We see the seal and the serial number. However, we don't see the other portion of the front design of the bill. And that's because it was folded over when that print took place. So this bill ended up selling for $420. Here's a 1996 $20 bill. So we are missing the seal. So you can see that there where it says 20. There's supposed to be a seal there. It's a missing print error. You know, it's not in the worst condition, definitely not in the best condition, but the bill sold for a little over $100. So, you know, 5 times its value. Now here is a bill I wish was in a little bit better condition because it did sell for a lot of money. This bill also sold for around $720. And the reason being is because this 1999 Federal Reserve note not only has mismatched serial numbers, it also has a stuck digit. So first, let's just go to the left side here where the serial number looks normal. We see that it goes 7404014. Remember where that 2's at, 214. It ends in 214. Over here on the right side of the bill goes 740403, stuck digit 4. So instead of ending in 214, it's ending in 3, stuck digit 4. Now you can have one without a stuck digit that ends in 314, and that's still going to be a mismatched serial number. Those numbers are supposed to match on each side. So if you find a bill where they do not match on both sides, then you could be talking some money. You know, really hard to find. That's why they're rare, and they will definitely sell in all kinds of different conditions. You see the condition of this, very fine 20, not that great condition, but because of those errors taking place on this bill, that's what's going to give it value. It's going to create a demand, and someone's going to pay money for it, and that's why it sold for over $700. You know, can't beat that for a $1 bill. Now here's a $20 bill from 1999. It has a shifted third printing error. So you can see the black seal here is at the bottom, and you see the green seal here on the right side of the bill is at the bottom as well. So they're shifted downwards. This bill ended up selling for over $200. Here's a 2006 Federal Reserve note. This $1 bill here has a misalignment error. Again, it has to do with the seals and the serial numbers. You can see that they are misaligned. They're not positioned where they're supposed to be on the dollar bill. And this dollar bill ended up selling for over $125. Here is a big $100 bill from 2009. This Federal Reserve note, graded by PCGS, has an overprint misalignment, so the same thing as the last bill, however this is on a $100 bill. So you can see the serial number up here in the left hand corner of the top of the bill, and then if we go back on the right side of the bill, you see that the seal and the serial number is not aligned properly on that side either, right? So this $100 bill sold for over triple its value, $324 for that $100 bill. Can't beat that. Looks like it's been creased. People folded it up and used it, but someone was smart enough to get it graded and make a little profit on it. So feel free to check out my other dollar bill videos here on YouTube and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.